Hello everyone, it's Badgerstorm, and welcome to this video. In this video I'd like to talk about the Nightfalls, and the current state they're in, and how they're not the same as they used to be in year 1. They've just fallen off the radar, like, so much lately. Not really gear-wise, it's just that they're not nearly as much fun as they used to be. Like, when they used to wipe you to orbit, whenever you failed, that was super fun, and it was super stressful. And I remember once, I was running the Shadow Thief in, House of Wolves, and then we were almost about to kill him, and then, we just died. All of us. Ads, overpowered us, and then we wiped the orbit, so we had to do the whole thing again. And I remember, because exotics were so special in year 1, I would do it every week. I'd try to do it on all 3 characters. I normally did do it on all 3 characters. It was just a bunch of fun. Ever since the Taken King launched, they haven't been the same. You don't wipe to orbit, and the revives are just, they're longer, and they take 30 seconds for you to, revive someone. Like how raids are, normal raids are. I think that's really dumb. It just isn't the same as it used to be. It used to be that you could solo the Nightfall, but now that's just not the same because the strikes have drastically changed to a lot of them being you have to rush up and not you can stay back, you can take your time and stay in one single room. Like with the new Fogoth strike, you used to stay in that room that you came in. Like, you could stay in there for as long as you wanted and shoot Fogoth. Now it's closed off, and it forces you to run around, and it forces you to have extremely high... You need to have really high damage, and you need to have the elemental burn damage in a sniper, like a sniper or a shotgun or a heavy, or else you really can't do that strike. And yeah, it shouldn't be like that. And the revives it's too slow. But they don't even guarantee that good of loot anymore. I mean, it never guaranteed good loot, but you knew there could be good loot. Not just highlight loot that has potential god rolls on some Vanguard weapon that you're never actually gonna use. Like, that's basically Nightfalls in this day. In year 1, there were multiple, like, you could get almost every exotic that existed from that. There were, I think, like, besides the Vex, Mythoclast, the, Necrochasm, the Thorn, the SGA, the Bad Juju, the Invective, and I think there was one more. Yeah, you could, those were the only things you couldn't get. And there were, like, around 20 other exotics you could get. And exotic collections were so big in year 1. That was, like, the best part of year 1. Nightfalls just haven't been the same whatsoever. They have been a mess of, like, you don't even need to do them anymore, really. Unless you want higher, like, the whole point of them is, oh, there's a chance that you might get some higher light gear. Like, yesterday, for example, my 390 Outbreak Prime got me to do a 398 Outbreak Prime because I got some primary. It's infusion material. It's not special, it has no value to you. It's just gonna go into your raid gear, or your trials gear, or, I don't know, like, or your other, strike exclusive gear. So, in all due respect, like, Nightfalls, they suck now. They have no purpose. What, like, they don't really do anything anymore. They just are, they're just there. You don't need to run them on all 3 characters. You don't need to, like, be cautious in them. You don't need to stay back. You can't really one-man them anymore. It's just maximum damage output or else you die. And like with some of the Nightfalls, that's the only thing you can do to win. You have to do the maximum damage while you're jumping in the air, for example, Shield Brothers or Malak or anything. Like, you just have to, you just have to stay there and shoot them and try to avoid any attacks that can rape you. And it's just not how it was in Year 1. And the exotics that can drop are infusion material as well. No one's actually going to use them. Like, not even for an exotic collection, because they're mostly the ones that you already have. Because there's barely any exotics that actually came with Taken King or Rise of Iron that are new that you can't get from exotic bounties. There's like Telesto, Hereafter. That's pretty much it for Taken King. And then there's let's see. There's Trespasser, and then there's Nemesis Star for Rise of Iron. 4. That's really amazing. It's just not how it used to be. It's nowhere near how it used to be. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. Let's try to hit 5 likes for this video. I know we can do it, guys. Comment down below what your how you like the Nightfalls, I guess. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Unless